So, yeah, I was trying to evaluate Tesla. And here's my prediction for Tesla on the long term. And in the short term, we're getting back to its all-time highs. And the reason we're going back to its all-time high, back to where it was, is, and quickly rather than slowly, is because because the company's expanded massively. And two, because the things that were oppressing the price originally are no longer there. So when you get something that's oppressing price, keeping things down artificially for whatever stupid reason, like outstanding court cases, there's a good chance that that thing will pump once those things are resolved, especially if they're resolved beneficially. So don't be surprised. Like this spike in price, I mean, Elon Musk overcame a couple of major hurdles, and this took time, and boom. So that plus a lot of the new innovations that are coming into the sector are making things like very good for Tesla as far as their valuation goes. Remember, the company was on top for a long time, and it rose there. So some of these legal challenges are, unjust, right? So that's what you get. Once you remove something, a person can stand up again. It's that simple. Just like a stock can stand up again. So we get to all-time highs, return to the top of the chart there. It's going to double from there because that's what's going to happen. So it's going to get back to its like 400 valuation, and then go straight up to about 800. And remember, that price has already been there before. So it's just a matter of these stock splits that have changed the price over and over. So that's what's made it happen, and it's going to happen again. So they may, split the stock again once it gets up to near 800 or 1,000 again, but I most definitely believe it's going to get there, and sooner rather than later, because I don't even think they realize what they entirely have. But once the option starts coming in, once, they bring in vendors for their AI projects, and whatnot, they're going to have the revenue stream to pump all that stuff. So they got their legal hurdles out of the way, and now it's time to make money. And then if they do have buybacks, the stock is just going to soar because they're going to, the executives are going to want to pay themselves. So everyone's going to get paid through the company, through the stocks, and it's just going to be brilliant. So keep that in mind. I've seen some people talking about it, and I think they're, they're only talking about small aspects of the company. So, but they haven't done the deep dive, and I don't know. I become more concerned about a singular stock rather than trying to play all these multiple plays without actually knowing about them. So certainly you can follow something day to day on a price chart and be successful to a certain extent. Just sort of, okay, it's down 5%, we can do another 5% play or a 3% play here and there, especially on leverage. So Google's stable, for example, you can make 2% on a move from the next day with 5x leverage one way or the other, and so it went up really hard, so it's going to come down hard just as quick, restabilize. Sure, you can do that, it's not a problem, but I mean, being able to evaluate a company when it first starts coming in line, that's when you realize, oh, okay, I'm going to back this company because of the things they're saying and things they're doing, is going to make it tremendous. So that's kind of how I look at Tesla right now. So now I was never like an Elon Musk fan, let's say, but I did like his stand, like, and it's not that I disliked him, it's that I didn't know him, you know what I mean? So, but then I did like his stand on some of the measures there that I thought were stupid, and he was making sense, and okay, this guy's got half a brain. So, and then I started looking at some of the moves he was making with the companies, and, his integrity, and he's willing to fight. That should be something to tell you something. And he's willing to stand alone against, the empire, so to speak, which is kind of makes certain people nervous because, they fear losing, backing on the stock. But at the same time, you want someone who's going to push the company to the next level. And that next level is going to make a difference. Yeah, let's go to the little walk parks here. So, yes, Google, Google has become this massive thing with untapped potential they don't even know yet. This is what Tesla is becoming by adopting, their software side of the equation. So keep that in mind when you're looking at it. Come here, puppy dog. Puppy dog. Come here. Come on. He gets distracted. All right. I think you got what I'm saying. Look into the software side. Look at the energy side. So they're doing both the hardware and the software, like what Apple has been doing. And Google only recently got into the hardware game a little bit later because they were trying to mimic Apple. And honestly, I think they did a piss poor job of it. They're nowhere near what Apple was doing. I mean, they have some... Come on, buddy. They have some, good products, I suppose, but they're not doing the iPhone thing. Let's put it that way. Tesla is matching Apple, from like 10, 15 years ago. Maybe like 20 years. Apple from 20 years ago, Tesla is matching. So we're going to see this company just explode in value.